ServiceNow is a cloud-based tool. If you want to practice ServiceNow, we have to register in the developer.servicenow website. So yesterday I have told that how to create an instance in ServiceNow. So Ramesh, sorry, Ramesh, okay, gmail.com. The password is Ramesh. Right, 1, 2, 3. So I'm just logging to the developer.servicenow website. So from here we have to open our instance. Maybe if it is more than 18 hours, the instance will go to the sleeping mode. We have to wake up it. So if you want to wake up instance, manage instance. So this is our instance. I'm just opening the instance. This was the sleeping mode. Don't wake up. So we have to wake up the instance. So I'm just waking up instance. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes time. You can please wait.
It is the same instance for both the admin and developer, huh?
I'm sorry? Hello? You are saying something?
For both admin and for both admin and developer, we have only the same instance.
Yeah, we have only instance. Depending upon your roles, responsible, you are the admin or you are the developer. That will decided by your manager or something. So you have, if you want to practice it, you have to.
Have any,
sorry?
We don't have any separate instance for admin and developer.
No. So if you are a user, depending upon your roles or responsibility, they will give the access to you, application access.
Oh, okay.
So if it is not there, so it is already creating. You can go to the manage in the instance. After that we will hit as option the first time request an instance. From there, so we can do it. From there we can request an instance for the ServiceNow. From that we have to open it. Open the instance. From that we can do the same procedure. So yesterday I have told that as how to create an instance. So once the class out I will show you, or else I will send the video for that one, for that class. Okay, can just continue the class. If you have any doubts, once the class comes, you can let me know. You are able to understand? So free of cost, no problem. But if you are not able to open the 10 days of inactivity, so it will automatically remove from the ServiceNow portal. From this instance will automatically remove. That will assign to somebody, like a fresh instance. Yeah. So if you have done any work, you have done any script, that will automatically remove. So I'm just opening the instance. Now it was in. You can see this color is in. This was in error, and we are not able to wake up it. So I'm just giving the. Should I have given the? It's up to the 10 days of inactivity to automatically remove, or else it will go to the lifetime. It will not be removed. So this is the ServiceNow instance. So this is called instance URL. So this is called. Now this is the service. When you go to the real time, so it is the development instance. You will go to the DEV. After that 3510, that is the instance number. So when you go to the real time, so it will do the DEV. After that your client or project name. So it is a test. When you go to the real time, so you have 3 types of instance. First one is the developer. First one is the second one is the testing. Third one is the live or production server, production instance. So if it is a live, it will go to the client name only. If it is a test. After that the client name .service-now.com. That is it. So this is the one. So yesterday I have told that how to create a users in ServiceNow. Today I will show you in the ServiceNow everything will be stored in the data table level, in the record level. So in the ServiceNow, the backend of the ServiceNow is a MySQL. But if you want to learn ServiceNow, there is nothing to learn MySQL. But you should know some basic concept in database. How to retrieve a table, how to move the data from one table to another one depending upon the schema. That if you understand, that should be fine. So today, so this is called left navigation. This is called navigation filter. So I'm just creating a keyword as roles. So role, sir, in the service now, role is the very important concept, because depending upon these roles, the user applications will be accessible. So these are all our predefined role. Total 136 roles is there. So in the 136 roles, predefined, what I am saying is, so you can please learn at least 10 roles per day. Then it will complete nearly 15 to 16 days. So if you, that means nothing but it's active underscore role has given. So what is that do? If it is an active underscore created, what the role do? Functionality will do. So if you open this one, activity underscore admin, what are the applications or modules has given. So for this, there is no applications has not given. So when you go to the another one, let's see. So I'm just going approval user. So for this user, we have one module access, my approvals. This is only module will be given to them. So I like this. So this was a like this, can lead at least 10 per day. So these are all out of box table. What are the features? What are the scripts? What are the rules? What are the roles as given by ServiceNow is called out of box. Apart from this, we have created our customization as per our requirement. So I will show you. Let's see. I will create a one role, custom role. So this is a role. Click on new. I am just creating a one develop role. So before going to one, so I'll show you how to assign a role, develop role. Developer. This role will be assigned for the so elevator privilege. I will show you later. We have one role is the security underscore admin. So when you come to that role concept, I will explain what is the advantage of this elevated privileges. Okay. So now I'm just creating a develop role. So if you want to see start develop. So this is the role we have given. Now what is the one? So in this role we have not given any applications to. Now what is our goal? Our goal was this role was given to the end user. So I'm just going to the users. So I'm just going to the user role. So I'm just opening the Abel tutor. Is the one of the role, one of the out of box user. So currently there is no roles for them. So I'm just going to the edit here. Here there are this is called as slash bucket. Please remember that this terminology, there is no terminology. This we call as a slash bucket. Now I'm just opening this one develop role. Developer. I'm just clicking one. Now this is a developer. So what are the roles what are the applications or modules has given access for this depending on this role. So those will be given to the this user. So now this is the one, this is the parent role. So now I'm just creating one child role in this one. So this is the role I'm just giving. Here I'm just going to the contains role. Contains role is nothing but creating a child role. That means whatever that developer role has, some child role also sometimes it might be. So I'm just click on new true. So I'm just giving as a Java developer. So I'm just giving this role will be assigned to the Java developer. Now I'm just clicking on submit. So you can see what is the message here. Add role Java developer to the user Abel tutor. Why this role was assigned to the Abel tutor? Why it was assigned? Because Java role is a child role of the developer role. So what are the roles for the parent role? For example, if the user has a parent role, the child role will automatically come. So let's see. I'm just going to the Well user record. So I'm just opening this one. So you can see here you can see role status is active. That's fine. State is active. Here it was giving the inherited. What is inheritance? What is inheritance? Don't think about I will ask more questions in the class, then I'll understand. So inherit Jasper, may I know what is the inheritance? Archit, anyone can tell me what is an inheritance? Inheritance.
The process of acquiring the properties from
Sorry?
child class to property.
Yeah, deriving
Acquiring the properties
is called
from.
inheritance.
Hello.
Continue the class.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah, deriving
Yeah,
from
the
one another is called a
inheritance.
inheritance.
Yes.
So here the developer here see inheritance is false. Why this developer role has inheritance is false? That means this developer role has given directly come. It is not from indirectly. That why it is inheritance. Here you can see Java develop. The Java developer will come from the developer role. That's why here inheritance was true.
Okay.
So here you can see inheritance map,
Yes.
role inheritance map you can see. And if you click on the role inheritance map, it will show how the role has came to this user. You can see user available tutor. User available tutor has the role developer. From the developer, this role has came like this. This role inheritance map coming from the version of Geneva. Before that versions Fuzzy, Eureka, something, there is no this role index map. This will sometime interview last to please note down. This role index map will come from the version Geneva. So before that there is no. So I hope you understand. So this
Yes.
was the role. Now these are the custom role. Now I am assigning a one roles to you. Now I am just adding a one ITIL role to the user. I am just adding ITIL, clicking the save. So you can see there are two roles are added. Let's see what happens. Here you can see ITIL role has the active and inheritance is false. Why it was false? It has came
This is the
directly. So that's why it is false. Now view changer. View changer has came from the role ITIL. So if you want you can see the role index map. So Adventurer has the user role ITIL. ITIL has the sub role target role. Sorry, this view changer. Like this it was given. That's what it is. When you go to the temporary editor, let's see. So when the temporary editor is the same pattern you can do. Adventurer has the ITIL. ITIL has the role, sub role, template editor. So if you want to say when you go to the ITIL, you can see here. So these are the contains roles. So when you go to the ITIL, so what are the applications? This security underscore we will call application. This users group, these are we are called as a modules. So you can see here, these are the applications has given the to the end user for the ITIL role. So let's see, go to the modules. So these are the modules. Now I'm just logging to the Adventurer account. Let's see. I'm just going to the user Adventurer account. Actually, we don't know what was the password. I'm just making the password as 123. So I'm just copying this one. I'm going to the incognito window. So I'm just opening the Adventurer account. Let's see. Copy. I'm sorry. One, two, three, the password. Now I have login. So what was the role we have given to this user? ITIL user. Let's see. If I give the ITL user the home page, you can see here. The home page will be ITL home page. There are something. If you want to switch to self-service page, also you can switch to. There are different users. I'm just going to self-service. We have the option to switch to page also. Let's see. Here there are something modules. Incident module is there. Application is there. Problem is there, and change is there. This collaborator will come by default. So any user will come. So this configuration item is there. There are many has came for this one. Now I'm just log out to the Event Shooter account once again. Now I'm just removing the user ITL row. Let's see how it will came. Now I'm just removing here. When I remove here, there was a message will also came. Removing the role we underscore change from the Event Shooter. This one. I'm sorry. Automatically do. The parent as role as removed, children will automatically do. Now I'm just giving the 1, 2, 3. I'm just making the power one. So you can see what are the modules. Previously we have the incident is there. The home page will be different. Here we have only self-service page is there. There is no ITL, enterprise CFD, there is no. Why it was not there? So in the ESS user, this is the basic user who will use our application as an end user. So when you go to the compare to the Paytm, so I think everybody knows the Paytm. So in the Paytm, who are the end users? I think everybody has done the online shopping. So we are the end users. In the Paytm, what we will do? We have any restrictions for that one? We have any special permissions for that one? We don't have. We just use what are the process or what is the application they have done. They have designed. We will use that one once. We will purchase something, but we don't have an option to edit or whatever do we cannot do. So that is the ESS user. There are users are three types in ServiceNow. First one is the ESS user. Second one is the ITL user. Third one is the admins. ESS user nothing but who will use our application as end user. And second user is the ITL user. ITL is nothing but ESS user will raise some request or incidents whatever it may be. So assume that we are using a Paytm. In the Paytm, what do you do? For example, if you buy one product, they have changed the mispriced product as came. Then what we will do? Sorry. So we will raise a request to the Paytm. So the one what the response will come. So the Paytm will tell our team will work on that one. If you solve within 48 to 48 hours, they will have some different story. So who will work on that one? Paytm persons. That means they have some special features in other than us end user. Those are called ITL users. So ITL users will work on the incidents or tickets. Who ITL users will work on the tickets which was raised by admins or raised by end users, which was raised by ITL persons also. They will work on the tickets. They will try to resolve our issues. So I have not given ITL to this Event Shooter. Is normal user. This is the one. Now I'm just again logging out. Let's see. Now I will give the ESS row. ITL row. Let's see what happens. Ma'am, you are able to understand? So if you understand, please let me know. So what happens when I given this role as K? Now I am just so you can see what are the applications we can. Previously we don't have any incident is there. We have a self-service and you go to the ITL home page. We have the option to change it. But previously we don't have. This is the way. But role concept is a ServiceNow very crucial role. But for the assigning of role, it will take maximum 5 minutes. But we should know which role give to which user. For example, if you are a developer, I have given the testing roles. That means testing application will access you. Is it to make any sense to any other? It will be a problem to you. If you are a developer, you have to have the developer applications you have to access. If you are a tester, you have to do the testing application you have to do. That is the one. So, but depending upon the role, this is the one level of security. This is the basic level of security. Because if you don't have a role, we don't have access for that one. So depending upon, we have another level of security user that will tell you later. But when you are dealing with the roles, you should know which role give to which user. So I have told you now, there are predefined roles in the nearly 136 rules out of box. Those you have to remember or you have to buy it. That I cannot do for that one. So you have to remember or you have to buy it for that one. Because if, for example, if you are doing workflow, so you have to know the, for example, if you want to give one user workflow creation of one role. If you are given that user to creation and deletion also, what happens? He will delete our workflow. It will pass to the company. It will affect our project also. That means that sheet. If you should know which role give to which user. For the same role, that will take maximum of 5 minutes. But we have to move this in the sense. Or else that will take a big headache for you. So sometimes they will terminate us also if you do the same thing. So now I'm just going to the what is the role, develop role. So come to the one. So we have created one custom role in the Java developer role. So I am creating a new role. That means in the Java it is a child role. Now I'm just creating a new role. What is the one? I'm just giving JDSC role. JDSC developer. Sorry, global is this is the global action which was given by ServiceNow. Apart from we will give the custom applications as per our requirement. By default it will come. If you create a custom application, we can go the custom application, we can change it. For example, assume that you are using an Axis Bank customer. So Axis Bank saying that I don't want to assume that Axis Bank is your client. Axis Bank people told that oh, I don't want to use the global application due to some security reasons. So what we will do? We will create one custom application. We will maintain the data in that custom application. Will be assigned for. I'm very sure I was very spelling wrong. So JDSC develop. So this role has why this role has came to this user. So I have not given the JDSC develop, but why this role has assigned to the event tutor? Why the message has came? Sorry. Okay. Java. Okay. Let's see. Because for example, the parent as is came, but other roles under that will come automatically. Like it is the child role, it is a grandchild role, it is sub grandchild role, whatever will come automatically. But when you give the child role, the parent role will not come. So let's see, you can go to the event shooter. Let's see the role readiness map. So what is one? JDS. Here the main role will not be seen. You can see event shooter, developer has the developer role, developer has the Java developer role. From that we have the JDS role has key. So this is one. I hope you understand or not getting issue. If you are anxious, please ask me. Because if you are not keeping calm, I understand you are not able to follow that my question. So this is the one. Now I'm just coming to backend. So now I'm just giving the one role. Let's see how it will the role will come. I'm just removing the develop role here, and I'm removing the ITR role also. Now this user don't have any role. First I'm just giving as a one role. What is the role? I'm giving the grandchild role. JDS role will give. How the roles will came, we'll see. So I'm just giving a JDSC and clicking the save. Now you can see how many roles has came for this one. Is the parent role has came? What was the parent role for this one? Java, not Java. Java is the grandparent. I'm sorry, Java is the correct one. Sorry, I have confused. So for this role, there is no. If you created any child role here, sub role, it will come automatically. If you want something XY role, it will come automatically. So that means, whatever if the user has a parent role, child roles will come automatically. But if the user has child role, the parent will not be come. We can go the sequence until the end. I hope you understand. So because I will give the task on this one, so we have to do that one. So everyone don't think about that one. So this trend has been the task from day one. So then only you can understand. Sorry. Yes. You should see. For example, when you go to the here, I'm just giving ideal role. So assume that I'm just giving ideal role. When you go to the ideal role, what are the sub roles here, contains roles, view changer and template editor. When you go to the view changer, there may be chance, there may be possibility to, they have some sub roles also. It's not mandatory. Sometimes they have roles. Depending upon our requirement, we will create a custom rules. So this one, but we should know which role give to which. This was a very important one. But it was assigning a role, it was take maximum of 5 minutes only. But you should know which role give to which user. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to anyone. So this is the one role concept. I hope you understand this role concept or any confusion. Because I will give a task on this one. So to now I will show you here how to create a class, a small concept, how to create a user. So what is a user? So what is the why we need to create a users in ServiceNow or any application? Sorry. Yes, because they have to. For example, you want to create an one, so they have to. We have to give option to. They have to create a user. They from themselves, or else we need to create a user one. So I will show you how to create a users in ServiceNow. This was the user. This will stored in the user table. So I'm just creating a new record. So I'm just giving Raja. So user ID is nothing but that is the login ID. First name. These are all the basic details. Title. What is the title? Title is nothing but what was the designation of the user. So I'm just giving. Assume that I'm just giving this one as a senior developer. This Raja. So what is the department? So if this user belongs to some department, it might be ID, it might be a product, it might be a sales something. So here I'm just giving password. After that, password need to reset. What is the password need to reset advantage? What is that one? Sorry?
The user can change the
Yeah, why we
password
need to
when
give
he
this one
logins.
password need to reset? Why they have mentioned here? What is the main purpose?
The user can change the password.
Sorry?
The user can change the password when he logs in.
Exactly what you are saying 100% correct, but why? User has to change it. You are saying that was very good. But if you are changing, there are something else, some special feature has that. So why? No, if you enter, no, that's not correct. Sorry? Exactly. So I think everybody open the don't feel again same concept. So everybody has the everybody know the bank application. When you open an account in bank, they will give the internet banking password. So they will give you a temporary password. Once you enter that password, it will asking to change the password. Or else don't allow to give the website, net banking access, something, whatever it may be. But that is the main advantage. That means that is the backend they have given the password it is set to is true. But they will call a different terminology, they will follow the same concept. That's why I'm just giving password it is as true. That means once I have given the password it will be set true. After that the user has able to has trying to log in, he has to change the password. Or else it won't allow to join log into the portal. So I will show you what is the advantage of this lag active true. This web services, if the user has to give the web services, then we will give the this one true. If the user is participating only internal integrations like LDAP something, we will use this one. And email. What is the email of this user? So we will use the what is the email of this user. And notification. What is the notification? What is the notification? These are everybody we are in the dial we are seeing. What is the notification?
Sample message.
I'm sorry. Wait, what is the advantage of notification? Okay. It you're showing some alert or something, warning like secret. So simply whenever you have purchased something, whenever I'm going into the banking, so if you are making any transaction, we will receive the one message or mail. Whatever that is a call, we will call it as a notification. If you want to receive the notification, it should always enable. If you don't want to one, it will disable. So this is the one. If you want to integrate with the Outlook, so you will use the Outlook. The user has one. And what was the time zone? What was the time zone? This user belongs to which time zone? Because our instance people will be the main head in the USA, so we are in the India. It might be a timing will be changed. So we have to give the correct time zone here. And what was the date forward for this user? And what is the business phone number? What is the mobile phone number? What is the photo? So everything we have to give her. Now I'm just creating. Now user Raja has created. Now what is the one? Once the user has created, what is our next step? So we have to verify whether that user has able to create is correctly or not. So if I want to, we have to. I'm just logging this one. So the user has Raja. The password is 1. This is the advantage of password need to reset. If the password need to reset is not true, so it will allow this because I am creating for a credentials for you. If you have not changed one, I know your password, so I can do anything. So it is a very small thing. That's not a problem. Not a small developer instance. That's not a problem. If it is a banking, that was data is very sensitive. So you can see here, I'm just giving the current password is 123. I'm changing 1234. When I change it one, then only it will allow the password. So once user has changed the password, then what is the next step has to done? This will automatically will be false. Why? Because if the password interface is true, once the password is set to true, after that if the user is logging, so then he has to change the password. If the every time is what the user will make a very headache for you. He will get a very much irritation on that one. So sometimes you will make a very angry answer. So when I refresh this one, once user has changed, it will automatically false. This script which was written by ServiceNow, we are no need to bother about that one. Okay, now you got it. Now, what is the active? What is the logged out? What is active true? What is active? What is active? For example, if the user is active, that means he is in the using our application. This is active false. And just active is false and making true. If the active is false, then automatic logout is true. So I'm just log out for this user. Again, I will try to log in one. Raja, password is 1234. So when I try to him, it will come here because the user has not active. So when I given the logged out is false and active is true, and when I save that is record, so I am seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 the password. Now I am able to log in. Why I am able to log in? Because the user active is true. If the user active is false, it doesn't allow to do the work. So it will do the same thing in the when you go to the Windows Activator also will do the same concept. If you go to any application, we are doing the same concept. But the basic concept is same. We will use a different terminology, different process we will follow. The fundamental is same. So I hope you understand, ma'am. Any other questions for the roles and user creation? Because these are very sensitive topics, but this has you have to do. You should know. Achyut, hello. Achyuta and
Yes.
Jasper,
Yes, hello.
you are able to follow or any you are getting any issues?
Yeah, actually between some
I'm sorry.
network issue, actually I have disconnect. Because of network issue, actually I have not listened this topic.
Okay.
So I have
Not
rejoined. I
Achyuta.
have rejoined again just now. I have just now rejoined again.
Okay, not a problem. Sunil,
Ah, yes.
you are able to follow or any issues?
Yes, yes. Actually, due to some network issue, actually, I'm not able to see this one. Actually, just now I have rejoined again
Just know
in
that's
this page.
you from the tomorrow onwards you should verify the internet connectivity. That I can't. That is
Yes,
not in my hands, so you have to verify that one.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Actually,
So you are able to follow my
okay.
one, or you are getting any issues?
This one, can you please explain once? Yes, yes.
Just okay. So what is
Actually,
the
I have
advantage of
understood now
user?
before that. Yeah, for using some application.
Yeah. So I'm just creating one user for you. I'm just creating a user account. Sunil. Sunil. These are the basic details. User ID is the login ID.
Okay.
First name, last name. So these are the basic details. So title is nothing. What is the title? Title is nothing but a designation of that user. So when I click it here, so it will show some list of designation. If you want to, we can create a new one also. So I'm just giving you this one as a assume that is a system administrator. So once I give the system administrator, so we have to verify the department. This user belongs to which department? I'm just giving that as a product department. So I'm just making this password as 123, and here we have the option password need to reset. What is password need to reset?
Means once a user is logged into first time, need to reset his password.
Exactly. So I'm just
Yes.
creating here log road activity. I will show you later. The web services access. If the user want to give the web service participant in web services integrator or something, we will at the time we will give this checkbox as true. If the user is want to give access for the internal integration, we will use this one. And so what is the email? What is an email?
Email
So
of the official
we will
manager
enter
to apply.
the user email ID. After that, we have the
Yes.
notification. What is the notification? What is the
Notification
notification?
means related to some patches or some information related to application.
Exactly. So whatever it may be, whenever you have purchased something in a Paytm, so we'll receive one mail. That is called one type of notification. So if you want
Yes.
to receive the notification, then it is always in the enable. If you don't want to
Okay.
notification, these are always disabled. So if you want to integrate the Outlook calendar, so you can use the Outlook and user Outlook. And time zone. So this user belong to which time zone? We can mention the time zone. And date
Okay.
format. What is the date format? These are all basic details, and business phone number and mobile phone number and photograph. So I'm just save this record. Now I will see how this user has done. I'm just logging out this from the Raja account. Sunil is the password I have given 123. So when I give here, this is the main advantage of the password need to reset functionality.
Yes.
I'm just giving 123. I'm just making the 1234. 1234. Whenever I have given, it will change automatically. This was the main function.
Okay.
So now I am just logging out again. Now here when I save this record, once the user has changed the password, this password need to reset automatically will be false. If it is true, whenever user has logged into the portal, he has to change the password every time. But it's not a good one to do the thing. That's why this was once the user has changed the password, it will change automatically, which was given by
Okay.
ServiceNow this script. We are no need to bother about this one. Okay. Now
Okay.
here I'm just
Okay.
clicking. I'm sorry.
Active. Yes. Yes.
So here I'm making active true. So what is the active? If the active is true, user is the in the active state. So when a user is in false, that means active is false. Then he is not able to log in one. That means assume that
Yes.
in our office, assume that one user has resigned. At the time, we will make in the HR team what they will do. That user has a sometimes they will delete it or sometimes they will have a inactive. That means active is false. So then you don't have an
Okay.
option to do it. So I'm just making the Sunil. The password is 1234. When I make this one, it will look like this. That means so this user has the some problem don't have permission to log into the portal. for the security purpose. So when I make this your logout is true, false, and active is true, then so I'm just making the Sunil 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Okay.
Yes.
So I hope you understand this user concept and role concept. Any other question, any other issues, let
Yes,
me
sir.
know.
Yeah, sure.
So tomorrow task, please note down. I'm giving the very first class. Please don't mind. Please note down the task. Create 10 users and verify the features of password need to reset, active true. Ma'am, you also note down. At least you should remember. So create 10 users and you should verify the password need to reset Y and what was the active true, active false, logged out false. What is the advantage for that? Logged out is true, logged out false. So you should verify. After that, create a roles. Here you can create a roles. Create 10 roles. In the 10 roles, 5 is the parent. For the 5 parent, subsequent 5 child roles. So you should verify first. Give the child role to the one user, then verify what was the roles cascade. After that, when you go to the parent role, when you use the parent role, after that remove the child role and give the parent role. Like that you can verify all the 10 users. If you are done, so then you have some basic idea about users and role concept. Okay. Achyut and Jasper, have you noted on the task?
Yeah, can you please
Yes, yes,
repeat
yes.
last line once again? Go
For example,
to
create
parent
10
role. After
users.
that.
I will show you how to create instance in ServiceNow. Okay.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
you also don't know how to create. You know how to create instance service. No, that's fine. So I'm just clicking the register. I'm just logging out. How pose means one. So if you want to register in a requested instance in the ServiceNow, we have to register in the developer dot ServiceNow.com. So in the developer.servicenow.com, we have to register the first thing. So I'm just clicking on the register. Tell me anyone name. Sunil, can you tell your email ID?
Yeah, Sunil SUNL
Sunil
dot
dot
dot ACHUTA
CHUTA
at the rate of yahoo.com.
yahoo.com. So I'm just making this password as Sunil at that 123. Sunil at that 123. So I'm just making 83E226. This is a captcha. I'm just submitting here. Sorry. Okay, password is in 4 letters here. It is done. YHDG7. Why it was coming? Why much not you? Sorry. So I'm just giving training at the rate 123. That's it. No. the past 3 days, last Sunday, ServiceNow people has maintained one activity. From that onwards, we are getting some instances, some issues. No, it was done. I think you made a problem with that. Sunil, can you verify your email and open that link? So one verification link I have sent to your email ID. Can you please open and activate that one?
Okay, sure.
Please open it, and once it is done, please inform me.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Please open.
I have not received any mail.
Sorry?
I didn't get any mail.
Yeah, it will take 2 to 3 minutes. Please wait.
Just
Once you have received, let me know.
okay.
Please inform me.
Yeah, sure.
You have created instance. Yours? Where is your friend? Where is your friend? Sorry? Somebody from you, one of your friend also has called me. So you'll come for that one. But he's dead. No, I don't receive any response from me.
Yes, it's open.
Okay? I will just log in now.
Yes, your account is now active. Please check
Activate
below
it.
to sign in.
Yeah, I
Okay.
will activate it. That's no problem. Now we have successfully registered in the developer.servicenow.com. Now,
Uh, it, Now it is asking mail ID and password, right?
sorry?
Sign in
No,
servicesnow.com
no problem.
mail.
I got it. No problem. So now,
Not that
the
one.
basic, sorry?
What is the site? Developer dot.
Developer.servicenow.com. You can please note it down if you want.
Okay.
So this is the end user license. This is the every one we can, when you're installing software also, he has the end user license agreement. So these are the basic details something. So we can write anything on. So learn about the platform. So just making the country as India, company something XYZ. What was the role? Just making this as a developer. So 522049. Just make any sense. Now we have registered. Now after that, what we have to do is, now we have to request an instance from the further service. You can go to the manage. In the manage, we have the option instance is there. In the instance, it is a free of cost.
Okay.
It is a free of cost. When you click on the request, you can see here your personal developer instance will be reclaimed after 10 days of inactivity. If you are not opened up to 10 days in the developer.service completed with that one, if you not again, the instance will be automatically removed. Then we cannot do anything. Even ServiceNow also will not do anything. So if you're okay, just open this one.
Yeah.
Here there are many versions in ServiceNow. I'm sorry. So there are versions in ServiceNow. In the ServiceNow till now, Aspen, Berlin, Calgary, Dublin, Eureka, Fuzzy, Geneva, Helsinki, Istanbul. Istanbul is the latest one. So when you go to the Windows, we have the XP 7, 8.1, something 10. When you go to the server 2003, 2008, 2012, there are different versions is there. Like this in ServiceNow also, Aspen is the first one. After that Berlin. After the Berlin, we have the Calgary, Dublin, Eureka, Fuzzy, Geneva. From the Geneva, we are giving. So last 2 months they have the version from Fuji also there. Most of the clients they are in the Fuji and Geneva. Now they are migrating to Helsinki and Istanbul. Every 6 months ServiceNow will launches a new version. So now they are planning in the next 1 or 2 to confirm it. So they are planning in the Jakarta. So I'm just making an instance in the Geneva. Whatever instance you can select one. There should be in the Geneva. There should be in the
What is the latest version?
latest one
Geneva,
Istanbul. But you should practice
Istanbul.
in the old one. Then only you can understand. You will get the more errors. Okay. So this is your instance. So they have given one temporary password. I'm just copying this temporary password, and when I click on link here, or else when I click on this URL also, it will come automatically. This is your instance. So it will directly ask me password. So for the best practice, you should give the admin password and the developer password, both will be same. If you are given for the developer at ServiceNow password, and both will be same. This is how to create an instance. So you can please practice in the tomorrow, create one instance and create 10 users, and when
Okay,
enroll,
for the same,
I'm sorry?
bro, you created an instance for Sunil, right?
Yeah.
For the same email ID, we can create another instance also.
No. For the one email ID, you can have the only one option. You should try.
Oh,
You will get error.
that's the thing
You
I'm
can try it
asking.
one like this. You can try it.
Okay, then if Sunil wants to create another instance, it is not
You
possible.
have to go from the new email ID. Do
New
one thing.
email
If you
ID.
try it one, then we can understand that it will be possible or not.
Okay.
100% it will not possible. You have to create a new email ID, and from that you can create a new instance. I hope you understand how to create an instance in this one. So tomorrow we have
Yes,
some
yes.
basic concepts is that I will cover that tomorrow next class. So how to create these banner alerts, these all things I will tell you. Okay? I hope you understand. Jasper and Sunil.
Yes.
Yes.
So any other doubts now you can ask me.